Welcome to Boring News from Not Boring, where we bring you the news as Polymarket sees it. I'm your host, Packy McCormick's voice, and my job is to put my mouth where your money is. Today is 20th of December, 2024. California declares a state of emergency over H5N1 bird flu, affecting dairy cattle, with Polymarket odds at 86% for no more states doing so, and trading volume over $7,000. A U.S. government shutdown looms as funding talks stall, with Polymarket odds at 63% for a shutdown, and trading volume reaching almost $1.5 million. The House Ethics Committee plans to release a report on Matt Gaetz, with Polymarket odds at 94% for its release, and trading volume around $9,000. Before we go ahead, here's how some of the stories we covered have changed. First up, the AOC House Oversight Committee race. Starting at 30% odds, this market closed at 0% after Jerry Connolly secured a decisive victory in the Democratic caucus vote. Hamas IDF Gaza market has seen a dramatic shift. Odds have plummeted to 35% from 58% as Hamas maintains its firm stance against any Israeli military presence, despite ongoing negotiations in Doha and talks of potential Palestinian unity governance. Now let's hit today's stories. California has declared a state of emergency due to an H5N1 bird flu outbreak affecting dairy cattle. On December 18th, Governor Gavin Newsom announced this move, following the first severe human case reported in Louisiana. The virus has been detected in herds across 16 states, with at least 61 human cases nationwide, mostly mild. Newsom aims to boost response efforts, though no person-to-person transmission is confirmed in California. The declaration has stirred market activity on Polymarket. Traders are speculating whether other states will follow suit. Trading volume jumped over $7,000 in the last 24 hours after the announcement. Odds now show an 86% chance that no more states will declare emergencies. On social media, users express mixed reactions. Some question the necessity of California's emergency actions, while others compare it to past health crises like COVID-19. The implications for public health and agriculture are significant. More states might declare emergencies if the situation worsens. Increased funding and stricter livestock regulations could follow. This outbreak may lead to new public health policies on zoonotic diseases. Let's move on to next story. The U.S. government is facing a shutdown threat as Congress struggles to pass a funding bill by December 21st. Political tensions are high, with President-elect Donald Trump pressing House Speaker Mike Johnson to include debt ceiling changes in any funding agreement. This has complicated talks and increased the risk of a shutdown. On Polymarket, traders are betting on the shutdown, with odds at 64% for it happening. This reflects concerns about the impact on federal operations, especially as the holiday season approaches. The last few days have seen increased market activity, with a trading volume of almost $1.5 million in liquidity at over $70,000, indicating very strong interest. Recent developments show the House rejected a temporary funding bill due to disagreements over spending and debt ceiling issues. This decision has raised uncertainty and urgency in negotiations. Speaker Johnson is under pressure to meet Trump's demands while avoiding a shutdown that could affect federal workers during the holidays. On social media, users express frustration over the political gridlock, with Elon Musk noting the bill's rejection as the voice of the people. Traditional news reports highlight Johnson's struggles under Trump's influence, complicating the chance for a resolution. If Congress can't reach an agreement, federal employees may face furloughs, and services could be disrupted, impacting the economy. A last-minute deal could avert this, but failure may lead to extended shutdowns and more political fallout. Let's move on to our last story. The House Ethics Committee has decided to publicly release a report on former Representative Matt Gaetz. This report comes after a long investigation into allegations involving sexual misconduct, drug use, and other ethical breaches. The anticipated release date is by December 31st, and right now, the odds for the report's release stand at 94%. The committee's decision follows years of investigation, during which partisan divisions previously stalled progress. Last month, the committee voted against releasing the report, but recent votes show a shift with some Republicans supporting transparency. Gaetz continues to deny any wrongdoing, calling the process politically motivated, even as the committee plans to release the findings before Congress adjourns. The trading volume has reached over $9,000, and liquidity stands at over $3,000, suggesting enough market engagement to support trading. On social media and news outlets, reactions are mixed. Many advocate for transparency, stating that democracy demands transparency, while Gaetz denies the allegations, saying he won't get a chance to respond. News sources note this decision marks a shift from earlier attempts to keep the report private. The implications of this report are significant. It could affect Gaetz's political future, especially as he eyes a gubernatorial run in 2026. The release might increase scrutiny and pressure on Gaetz and impact his standing in the Republican Party. This decision could set a precedent for future ethics investigations, raising questions about accountability and transparency. Each of the stories we covered today is ongoing and may change dramatically. For updates and detailed odds, head to polymarket.com. That's all the news that's fit to predict. This is me, Packy McCormick's voice, signing off. May the odds be ever in your favor.